Good evening, dear children. How are you all? Hope you all are fine. Welcome back to your channel of the children, channel for the children, channel not by the children. Here, actually, I have stolen the definition of democracy, government of the people, by the people, and for the people. But this channel is solely for my children and of my children. First of all, I wish to thank all the dear viewers, subscribers who have appreciated my efforts in this channel, and your appreciation means a lot. Second thing, today again I have brought another topic in which children sometimes find again so many confusions, and it appears a bit difficult for them, but I would try to make it simpler again with my unique methods or my unique rules, and hope you will understand it better. So children, today I am going to take the yet another topic, that is verbs. Verbs are most important parts of speech in language, and you should know that not even a single sentence in this whole world can be completed without verbs. Even if I write down only listen, it will make a complete sentence, because only verb is needed. Though subject is also hidden here, you, but without subject, only if you write down verb, it is considered as a complete sentence. That is the power of verb. Now mostly till primary sections you must have heard that verbs are action words, but here I want to add some more thing. Verbs are actually of three kinds. First is verb of state or being. What does that mean? किसी चीज़ का होना, करना नहीं, होना. You are something. Like example, I am a good girl. So what's verb here? Am. I'm not doing anything, just I am. Okay. You are amazing. Are is a verb, again the state of being. So these are verb of state of being, means a person is something or someone. He is not doing something, but because he is that thing, that is why that is verb of state or being. Second kind of verbs are verb of action. Verbs of action. Verbs of action are the verbs which you have already read, like play, playing, sleeping, reading. Whatever action you do or anybody else does, they are verbs. Okay, verbs of action. Third type of verbs are verbs of possession. So third kinds of verbs are verbs of possession. This is third kind. Verbs of possession. Now what do they mean? Verb of possession means you possess something or somebody else possesses something. Like I have a dog. What is verb here? Have. You possess a dog, so have is the verb of possession. He has a ring, so has is also a verb of possession. So here children, we saw that there are three kinds of verbs which I have told you. Three kinds of verbs. First we read about verb of state, or being. Second kind of verb I told you, verb of action. And third kind I told you, verb of possession. Then I told you no sentence ever in this world can be completed without verb. So state of being example I have given you, examples are is, am, are, in present tense was, were, in past tense state of being, or you may also you may also call them be form of verb. They are also known as be form of verb, form of be. Is, am, are in present tense, was, were in past tense. Okay, suppose I say he was a king. So here was is also the verb of state of being. It is in past tense. Okay, he was a king. He was not doing anything, but simply he was a king. Then action verbs I have told you, play, sing, swimming. These all are action where you are showing some action. So examples I gave you, play, sleep, these all. Okay. Then possession verbs I have told you, has, have in present tense and had in past tense. Why I am making this concept clear to you? So that first of all you should know what is verb. Because if you don't know verb, how will you know what is transitive or intransitive, or later on what is finite or non-finite verb? So first of all, concept of verbs should be clear to you. Okay. Now children, we come to one very important topic that has been added in 6th standard, that is transitive and intransitive verbs. I think they were not there till your 5th standard. So I am going to tell you a very easy way to find them out. So here we are reading about transitive and intransitive verb. Again, very simple differences I will tell you and you will easily comprehend them. First is, transitive verb will always have a subject after it, will always have an object an object. Now what is an object? Noun or pronoun after it. Okay. Intransitive verb will never have an object after it. Now how will you understand? Example, I bake a cake. What's verb here? Obviously bake. I bake what? Answer is a cake. A cake is noun, it's an object. So bake is transitive verb. Okay. Now I say, same example if I take, I bake quickly. Okay. So here also bake is the verb, but it does not have any object after it. If you make a question, I bake what? Answer is not coming. I bake whom? Answer is not coming. So it is intransitive verb. Okay. Second difference is, it will always answer what or whom, what or whom, always it will answer what or whom. I bake what? A cake. So bake is transitive verb. It will never answer what or whom. I bake what? Answer is not coming. So bake is intransitive verb. One more example we can take. She sings beautifully. Now try to guess. Sings is intransitive verb. Why? Because she sings what? Answer is not coming. She sings whom? Answer is not coming. So it is intransitive verb. On the other hand, if I write down she sings a song, it means I have added an object, a song, after this verb. Then it becomes transitive verb. She sings what? A song. So sings become transitive verb. Only these two differences you remember for now, right now. Otherwise, there is one more difference which you will understand when you understand active passive. That will be the next video, active passive. You understand only this thing, that it is possible to make passive in transitive verbs, but in intransitive verbs it's not possible to make passive voice. Okay, but for now these two examples, these 2 points, if you can remember and you can note down, you will do all the problems based on transitive and intransitive verbs absolutely correct. Okay, children, in order to make you understand properly transitive and intransitive verb, I prepared these questions. Through these questions you will understand the concept of transitive and intransitive verb more clearly. Okay, first example is Shan reads a book. So what is verb here? Reads. Transitive and intransitive can only be verbs. Okay, sometimes children write down the whole sentence as transitive or intransitive. That is wrong. Only verbs can be transitive or intransitive. So Shan reads a book. Shan reads what? Answer is coming, a book. So a book is an object. And one more thing you remember, object will always be a noun or pronoun. Okay, so Shan reads what? Answer is coming. That is why reads is a transitive verb. Understood? The saint went into the forest. What is verb? Went. Went is the verb. Now let us make the question. The saint went what? Answer is coming, no. The saint went whom? Answer is coming, no. The saint went where? This is the answer of where, and where we don't need intransitive or intransitive verb. Okay, here it is not showing object, it's not giving the answer of what or whom. What or whom is to be placed after the verb, not before it. How will you make a question? The saint went what or whom, Shan reads what or whom, like this. Okay, so answer is not coming. The saint went what? Answer is not coming. The saint went whom? Answer is not coming. It's the answer of where, and where we don't need. So went will be intransitive verb. Understood, children? Now next sentence. Birds fly in the sky. Verb is fly. Birds fly what? Answer is not coming. Birds fly whom? Answer is not coming. This is the answer of again where we don't need. So fly will be intransitive verb. Understood? I gave you a pen. What is verb? Gave. Now look carefully. I gave whom. Answer is coming you. I told you what or whom are needed. So I gave whom, you. What? A pen. Here there are two objects, you and a pen. You is giving the answer of whom and a pen is giving you the answer of what. It means gave is transitive verb. Since it is giving both the answers, what or whom. Any one we need, but here both the objects are there. Okay, so that is why gave is transitive verb. Mr. Sharma drives a car. Mr. Sharma drives what? Answer is coming. So drives will be transitive verb. Okay, answer is coming. Drives will be transitive verb. He talks slowly. Talks is verb. He talks what? Answer is not coming. He talks whom? Answer is not coming. It is simply an adverb. Okay, it gives the answer of how. How we don't need, we need only what or whom. So talks will be intransitive verb. Understood, children? Raju lost his key. Verb is lost. Raju lost what? His key. Answer is coming. So lost will be transitive verb. I hope, children, you are understanding, since you all are very intelligent boys and girls as well. The children listened attentively. What is the verb? Listen. The children listened what? Answer is coming? No. The children listened whom? Answer is coming? No. So listen will be intransitive verb. So children, I hope this topic of transitive and intransitive is clear to you, because I have given you the simplest form. Very simple English, very simple language. Enjoy. Enjoy every day, every topic. Okay? Next important topic, children, is finite verb and non-finite verb. I told you, you make these notes somewhere, because you will not find them anywhere. So non-finite verb. First point of difference. First point of difference is they will always come after a subject. Subject is the doer of the action. Okay? Example, I like cricket. What is verb? Like is verb. Which verb? Finite verb. Why? Because a subject is coming before it. Okay? This is first difference. And first point here will be they will not come after a subject. Okay? Example is I like to play cricket. Here like is finite verb and to play is non-finite verb. Before non-finite verb there cannot be any subject. Before finite verb so there will be a subject, but before non-finite there will not be any subject. Second point of difference, they depend on the subject. What does that mean? That if I change the subject, finite verb will also change. Suppose in place of I write down he. So like will change or not? It will change. It will become likes. It means finite verb is changing when I am changing the subject. He likes cricket. Okay. Or suppose in place of he I write down they. Again it will change. It will become like. So finite verb is changing when subject is getting changed. They like cricket. But let us see what happens here. They do not depend on subject. They do not depend on subject. How? Let us see. These were examples, okay? Example. Again I am changing the subject. I am writing he here. So this Maharaj, finite verb to will change. He likes. He will say, "Arey bhaiya, I bow down before you." So he will change according to subject. But non-finite verb will not change. It is very stubborn. Okay? With the changing of subject, it will not change. So still you will write down, he likes to play cricket. मैं तो नहीं चेंज होता भैया, जाओ. Okay? Not depending on the subject. चलो भाई दूसरा सब्जेक्ट चेंज करें, दे. तो भैया इसने सरेंडर कर दिया जी, फाइनाइट है भाई, मैं चेंज हो जाता हूँ फिर से भाई. दे लाइक. फाइनाइट जी जो चेंज हो गए जी, समय के साथ बदल गए, फ्लो के साथ चेंज हो गए. बट हमारे नॉन फाइनाइट ने बोला, जा मैं तो नहीं होता चेंज. तो दे लाइक टू प्ले cricket. Understood? These two major differences. If you can understand one more difference, I will tell you. My blackboard is full. Whiteboard is full. So I am going to tell you the third difference also. But I hope you have understood these two differences very clearly. Let me repeat them. They will always come after a subject. Subject means the doer of the action. Okay? I like cricket. They will always come after the subject. But non-finite verb is this one, to play. It will not come after a subject. Then finite verb will always depend on the subject. You change the subject, finite verb will change. But non-finite verb will not change according to the subject. They don't change their loyalty according to the subject. Understood? So children, now we are going to see the third point of difference. Third point of difference is, it comes in three forms of verbs. You all have read all those three forms of verbs. Play, played, played, laugh, 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 weep, wept, wept. Those forms I am talking about. The three forms of tenses. Okay? So the example I had taken was, I like cricket, no? Or I like cricket, I took. So I am talking about verb. I am saying this point means this verb comes in three forms, like, liked, liked. These are the three forms. Okay. Second example, if I want to take, he plays hockey. This is finite verb. Why it is finite verb? Because it has a subject before it. Then it depends on the subject. If I, in place of he, I write down they, plays will become play. So it depends on the subject. It also comes in three forms: play, played, and played. Okay, this is the meaning of this point. It doesn't come in three forms of verbs. Which example I took earlier? I like to play cricket. Here this was finite verb and this was non-finite verb. Now what I want to say is, by this point, that it does not come in three forms of verb means you never have seen that there are three forms like this: to play, to play, to play. Have you ever seen? No. So it never comes in three forms of verb. This is the third major difference between finite verb and non-finite verb. Is it clear to you? So it is only one form of finite, that is infinitive form. Second example I can take: he likes playing cricket. Okay, so what is finite verb? Finite verb is likes. Why likes is finite? Because likes has a subject, depends on the subject. If I change the subject, it will also change. But which verb is this? This is non-finite verb. Why? Because it does not have any subject before it. First point. Second point, it does not depend on subject. If in place of he I write down they, then finite verb will surrender, it will change, they like. But playing will not change. They like playing cricket. It means it does not depend on the subject. Non-finite verb does not depend on the subject. Finite verb depends on the subject. And third point, it does not come in three forms. We never say playing, playing, playing. Understood? So I hope all the points are very much clear to you boys. Now I will take your revision test. So children, this revision test based on finite and non-finite verbs I have prepared for you. I went to post the letter. Okay. So here there are two verbs, went and to post. Now went is which verb? It is finite verb. Why it is finite verb? Again, because it has a subject. Now in past tense case, it does not depend on the subject, because in past tense with all the subject it will be the same. Okay, so that one condition is not fulfilled, that it depends on the subject, because even if you write down he here, went will remain went, they went. Okay, so that condition will not be fulfilled only in case of past tense. Otherwise it has a subject, okay, and it comes in three forms: go, went, gone. So two conditions it is fulfilling, it is finite verb. Then to post. To post is a verb which is not having any subject before it. It does not come in three forms. We don't say to post, to post, to post. And also it does not depend on the subject. If in place of I write down he, then also he went to post, they went to post, it will remain the same. In spite of changing the subject, it will remain the same. So it is non-finite verb because it is fulfilling all the three conditions. Okay. Then to visit Greece is my dream. To visit is a verb, infinitive form. Infinitive form means two form of verb. To plus first form of verb. Then is also a verb. Is a finite verb. Why? Because to visit Greece becomes a subject for it. Okay. It's a noun phrase that you will learn afterwards, or you might have learned. So it is a subject for is. So that is why it is finite verb. And if I change the subject, if I make the subjects plural, then it will become are, it will change. So it is finite verb. But to visit is non-finite verb because it is infinitive form of verb. It does not have a subject before it. It does not come in 3 forms, and it does not depend on the subject. Then the puppy comes running towards me. Comes, finite verb. Why? Because it has a subject before it. Depends on the subject. If in place of the puppy I write down the puppies, then comes will become come. It means it depends on the subject. Okay, it comes in 3 forms also: come, came, come. Okay, so all the conditions of finite verb it is fulfilling. And now you see this verb, non-finite. Why? Because first of all, it does not have a subject before it. Second thing, it does not depend on the subject. I write down puppies here, comes will change, but running will not change. The puppies come running, it will be. So it means it does not depend on the subject. Third thing, it does not come in 3 forms. We don't say running, running, running. That's why it is non-finite verb. He is playing with a toy. Is a verb, finite verb. Why? Because it has a subject before it, he. It depends on the subject. In place of he, if I write down I, it will become am. If I write down they, it will become are. So it depends on the subject. And it doesn't come in 3 forms or 2 conditions. It is fulfilling. It is finite verb. Non-finite verb is playing. Why? Because first of all, it does not have a subject before it. Second thing, it does not depend on the subject. If in place of he, I write down I, so is will change, finite verb will change, but playing will not change. I am playing, playing will remain the same. Third thing, it does not come in 3 form. We don't say playing, playing, playing. So it is non-finite verb. She loves reading. Loves is finite. Why? It has a subject before it. It comes in 3 forms: love, loved, loved. It depends on the subject. In place of she, if I write on I, it will become love. They, it will become love. So it depends on the subject, and it comes in 3 forms: love, loved, loved. Reading is non-finite. Why? First of all, it does not have a subject before it. Second thing, it does not come in 3 forms: reading, reading, reading. We never say subject. Again, it will change. If I write down people in place of subject, again it will become love. So finite verb will change, but non-finite verb reading will not change. You make it they, you make it he, you make it people. Reading will be unchanged in all the conditions. Then it comes in. It does not come in 3 forms: reading, reading, reading. We never say. Love comes in 3 forms: love, love, loved. So because it is fulfilling all the 3 conditions, that is why it is non-finite verb. I hope children this is clear to you. This revision test makes it clear to you. Do more and more practice and enjoy. So children, I think I was able to make you clear some of the very important concepts of transitive, intransitive, finite and non-finite verbs. And since the video will become long, I think it will be of 30 minutes and I am a bit tired also. Non-finite verb, participle, gerund and to infinitive I will be explaining in my next video, again in the simplest manner possible. I hope you would have enjoyed this video. Do write the comments, and if any improvement is required, anything you want to ask, you may ask in comment section. Bye for now, children.